to me when I got home. Okay, next now, as Scott said, an important part of BizWeek this year was our entrepreneurship initiative. Last year, of course, that we had the business plan competition, $5,000 business plan competition, and I think our winner is here, Bob Vitale. Bob, hey. And Bob is running a successful business out of the Business Development Center. If you haven't seen it, feel free to go out and take a look. It's really nice. Also, as a part of our EDC, we do have the CEC leadership team, which is the Certified Entrepreneurial Community Leadership Team. And would those members of the team stand up and be recognized for us? We have a mixture of bankers, entrepreneurs, and business development folks, especially over at Southwestern Community College in Western Carolina, that work with us, and we're pleased with that partnership. Let's see. I know, don't worry. For our our Young Entrepreneur of the Year for 2015, I would like to call Judy Chapman up, who's going to be doing some introductions and telling you about this year's competition. Judy?
Well, as Tommy mentioned, last year the CEC focused on a startup business, and Bob, thank you again for coming tonight. This year we have focused on supporting existing businesses, and with that we wanted to recognize the growing number of young entrepreneurs in Macon County. This is the first ever Young Entrepreneur of the Award for the county. We had 26 nominations, 11 nominees. Some people were nominated more than one time, and when you see the caliber of the candidates, you'll understand why. The criteria for the award this year was that the business had to be in Macon County. It had to be in business for at least 1 year, and the entrepreneur could not be over 35 years old. In alphabetical order, the finalists are, and if you will come up when I call your name, Tim Crabtree of Motor Company Grill, Tim is a native of Macon County. He is a graduate of Franklin High School and Appalachian State University. He is the owner and general manager of the Motor Company Grill since March 2014. He purchased an existing business and gave it a fresh new look. He updated the menu and placed an emphasis on customer service. He continually looks for ways to be inventive and to improve business, such as adjusting the operating hours to coordinate with sports teams locally. Working with the town of Franklin, Tim's business also produced the first ever New Year's Ruby Drop, which drew over 1,000 people to the downtown area on New Year's Eve. Tim and his family are currently Motor Company Grill. Our second nominee is Joe Deal of Deal Family Farms Incorporated. Joe is also a native of Macon County, a graduate of Franklin High School and North Carolina State University. Joe is the president of Deal Family Farms Incorporated. Carrying on a family tradition since the 1880s, Joe returned to the family farm in 2007. Deal Family Farms has worked to diversify their farming operations by growing fruits, vegetables, corn, hay, cattle, and pigs. They sell locally and regionally. Joe continues to branch out with agritourism activities such as corn mazes and hay rides, and recently a community-supported agriculture project known as CSA. CSA provides more than 185 members with a box of locally grown produce throughout the season. Deal Farms is also a licensed meat handler and have started selling locally grown beef, pork, and chicken at their retail location. You may have also seen Joe and his family on the cover of the 2015 Appalachian Sustainable Agriculture Local Food Guide. Joe Deal with Deal Family Farms. Our third candidate is Brett Murphy of Arrowwood Construction. Brett is a native of Maryland and a graduate of Auburn University. Brett specializes in custom home building, developing a reputation as a premier builder who listens to and works closely with his clients to make their dreams become a reality. He has been successful at growing his business even during a serious downturn in the home building industry, keeping his crew together as well as providing jobs for subcontractors. Brett incorporates new building technologies such as LEED. Customer service is the number one job with Brett, from returning phone calls to meeting scheduled deadlines. He has also found time to help his wife, Brittany, open a retail shop on Main Street. And branching out from the building business, Brett also founded Franklin's newest restaurant, The Bowery. Our fourth finalist is Jacob Ritchie of Smart Pharmacy. Jacob is a native of Maine and a graduate of the University of Florida. Jacob has dreamed of opening his own pharmacy since 2007 when he worked for Carter Mason at Plaza Pharmacy. After Mr. Mason passed, Jason went to work for Carr Drug, where he realized he was much happier in an independent setting than in the corporate world. He also saw that Franklin was in desperate need of a downtown pharmacy. Jacob started his own company in 2010, a relief pharmacist business that allowed him to travel all over Western North Carolina and work at pharmacies throughout the state. This gave him a unique insight to innovative ways and best practices to run a successful pharmacy of his own. After working on his business plan for 2 years, Jacob opened Smart Pharmacy, not only providing a much-needed service in the county, but also revitalizing a part of downtown Franklin. Jacob Ritchie of Smart Pharmacy.
Thank you, Judy, and the attention gathers in the room. First, I'd just like to say that all 11 nominees are great nominees, and the CEC team really had its work cut out for it, trying to get us down to the 4 finalists. And these 4 guys are really to be commended for the contribution they make to our community, not only now, but as future leaders in the business community. Thank you, fellas. And we spent the $5,000 last year, so this year there's just this piece of hardware. So maybe you can develop a business plan next year, but we'll give you a check. Are you ready, Mr. Angel? Ready. And the winner is... Open the curtain.
Wow, this is a nice trip. I actually would like to say a couple words. I'll keep it short and simple. I'd like to thank everybody for the love and support that it takes to start up a business from scratch. It does take a lot of hard work and dedication, and I'd like to thank everybody who helped me, supported me, and loved me throughout my very, very difficult decisions and journey, but it was all worth it, and it's going to be worth it in the end. Further and further I go, the more and more I like to help my community, support my community, join different clubs like Rotary and other things that I can do to help my community. And I appreciate you guys nominating me and voting me in as new Entrepreneur of the Year. Thank you very much.
Let's hear it for all. And next year, when we have nominations, I hope somebody will nominate some ladies. I heard several. I got an earful from several people over there. I know I'll nominate a lady anyway.